Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Make a Box Gaming. Today, we're playing Fallout again. We are continuing on our adventure into the Skyline Valley main story missions. We are currently on the calm before, where we need to go to the Dark Hollow Manor, which is down this road. So, let's continue our expedition. This place is extremely dark. Here's that gate that we were at last time. The long, scary path into the Dark Hollow Manor. Alright. Driveway has seen better days. It's a big hole. Let's go. Bunch of enemies, let's go. Are you dead? Oh, you're alive. You guys get your exploding. What are you? You wanna fight? Okay, I guess we're fighting. After that taunt. Whoa. You guys need to watch yourself. Energy exploding zone. So are they $63? No, I don't see any 63. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ever so slightly, it's there. Okay. So they were all populated inside of this whole valley? Damn. I can't wait to hear the story about this. Any hollow tapes around here? Take the, oh, I can't take the one that's full. Boo. Man, too good to be true. See some deer and it won't let me.
Stranger. Hello? Anyone there yet? Maybe I gave bad directions. Hello? Anybody?
We're back. Boo.
Ah, a voice! Oh, yes. I remember that voice. You're here! So, here's the situation. You need to get into the vault. I need to get out. This door isn't intended for easy access, so it'll require joint authorization from both sides to open. I'm on this side and authorized. You're on that side and not authorized. But no worries. I've got a plan. All of the Lost were once members of the Vault and should have authorization. You just need to get a hold of a hand and scan it. Easy peasy. I promise I or someone in here will be more than happy to answer all of your questions. Let's just
Or
get you
someone?
inside first, okay? That's right. Just a bit of post-mortem amputation and we'll be set. Just scan the hand once you've got it. I'll be on standby. Promise. Time's a ticking. Chop, chop! Ooh, sorry. Anyway, I gotta run, but I'll be back. Scan a hand! Bye!
She's very chipper. Kind cautious about this. Let's be a regular person or a ghoul. Ah, well, that's cool. Floor's gonna fall out from under me, isn't it? Oh, it's an elevator. Hey,
Good,
you are
you're
a ghoul.
here, and you're not lost, I assume. If you are, say so, because that would be a major breakthrough. I'm a bit too busy for that, but someone inside would be very happy to answer all of your questions. Anyway, I'm Hilda Stoltz. Hi. I'm head of the organic sector, which is exactly where I'm about to run off to. But don't worry, my Uncle Hugo is very eager to meet you. Just down the hall, in the Overseer's office, as he is the Overseer. Oh, and I've disabled the two-step lock, so coming and going should be easier now. Anyway, like I said, Uncle Hugo, down the hall. Toodaloo!
I don't trust her.
I miss research and science.
This place is
and
tiny.
Discoveries and news. Screw it. I miss how it was before.
Oh, no, it's bigger. Okay. Okay. Hello, sir.
Willkommen. Bitte komm rein. My niece told me to expect you. And do not mind my appearance. I can assure you I mean no harm. Can the same be said of you, though, outsider? Do you intend to harm us?
Dude, your teeth are like blue.
Where are my manners? I did not mean to be so standoffish. You are a most welcome guest here. I cannot be too careful. It has been a long time since we've spoken with anyone from the surface.
Your teeth aren't blue.
Ah, fascinating.
That's the back of
Is
your
that the
throat.
faint clicking of a Pip-Boy I hear? How grand. A colleague from another paradise below the ground. Vault 76, I take it? What a pleasant surprise. Oh, don't be silly. You certainly aren't from any of the others nearby. There's no need to be coy. I think we can both gather why I'd come to such a conclusion. Wunderbar. Kismet even. We are having fun now, aren't we? Listen, my new friend. Regardless of what pretenses my dear niece may have brought you here with, I believe I can repay you for your effort.
Yeah.
No catch. Just opportunity. As you may have ventured to guess on your trip here, our beloved Shenandoah has seen better days. Less stormy days. I'm in the midst of trying to get this under control, but our vault is still in a bit of a state of shock. If you'd be willing to engage in a bit of freelance work, I'm sure I can provide plenty of payment in kind. Ha! As they say, lies have short legs, no? Rest assured, you'll see this is quite the legitimate operation we have here. Perhaps I should introduce myself to assuage any hesitation you have. I am Hugo Stolz, overseer of Vault 63, yes, but also a principled man of business from the world of yore. Founder and CEO of Stolz Enterprises, respected member of Vault-Tech's board of directors, and overall international man of mystery. Allow me to formally welcome you to Vault 63 as our, let's say, outside consultant. Yes, that'll do perfectly.
Okay.
Oh, please. Hugo is just fine. Now, I'm sure you have many questions. I would expect no less, but I promise your first task will help you answer much. Speak with our Chief of Security, James T. Oberlin, and fetch me his latest situation report. I'd like to have him vet you a bit before we proceed any further. I'm sure he'd be happy to answer questions for you about our current predicament while you're at it. You'll do splendidly, I'm sure.
Okay, creepy dude. That was an interesting conversation. Where's our security dude? Down the stairs. This is going to be a very, very interesting web to unravel. What is going on here? So, is this a vault tech? Actual vault tech? Vault? In which Vault-Tech employees are what most of these people are, except these guys were just turned into ghouls so they'd live forever.
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little, even with the stockpile from the
Don't you go starting any trouble around here.
before the storm.
Because that'd be an interesting
Hopefully
way to
Daniel will report in soon.
live forever. Just turn everybody ghoul, because there's no radiation in here, yet everybody
Been
is a
expecting
ghoul.
you. James T. Oberlin, Chief of Security, Vault 63. Formerly United States Army. Ordinarily, an outsider would report directly to the security offices. But as you've seen, Mr. Stoltz isn't fond of ordinary. How exactly did you end up on our doorstep, outsider? I'm asking the questions, outsider. We can address your queries once I've completed my interview. Now again, how did you end up here? And you were able to dispose of them. Interesting. Must mean you have some combat training. That could be helpful. Well, considering I'm entirely lacking any sort of credentials or background on you, perhaps you can fill me in on your history.
Tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air.
I'll be honest with them.
At least you're honest. Mr. Stoltz buzzed me ahead of your arrival and filled me in on the situation.
Yeah.
Sorry for the test, but wanted to see how you'd present
Kinda
yourself.
figured.
I appreciate your attempt to take this seriously, but I won't say I don't have my doubts. Let's see how this plays out, though. Here's my status report for Mr. Stoltz. You're dismissed, unless you have other questions.
Yes, money.
Fine. It's only fair that you're briefed on our situation. 63's construction had fallen behind due to its lofty and ambitious size. This left our population exposed to extreme levels of radioactive fallout after the bombs fell. Those of us that survived the exposure ended up like this. But working with us so-called ghouls Won't be a problem, will it?
Sounds just like it was an experiment
All the red
and
security
tough to
checks
survive, huh?
just to get a breath of barely
Understood.
fresh air.
Anything else? Our facility houses a large-scale weather control device. Some decades ago, an accident rendered it inoperable. However, a recent event has led to its reactivation. With that, we have the storm, along with other unexpected outcomes. One of our top priorities is bringing it back under our control.
That's why it looks terrible outside.
I'm afraid that's outside your clearance level. Classified.
Who are the lost?
Our former friends, family, neighbors. An accident some decade back led to their creation. Their condition is irreversible.
that storm's
Beyond
gonna
that,
get
I'll
worse.
leave it to Mr. Stoltz's discretion on further details. Just know, they will kill you on sight without mercy. Communication is impossible. Do not hesitate to strike first. Fine. We believe they possess the ability to channel electricity from the storm, though we're still not sure how. Perhaps consider rubber gloves next time you want to shake their hands. Again, the rest is classified. That is correct to a degree. Mr. Stoltz had been afflicted during the same accident that created the Lost. However, he retains his sanity and his ability to communicate. Well, retain sanity is perhaps a bit. Actually, I apologize. This isn't water cooler gossip. I believe I've answered your question. Mr. Stoltz can explain the rest.
Right around the mansion? I wonder how that happened.
That's fine. What is it? Good.
Okay.
You should have arrived a few years back. The old vault sure was something. You know, before the accidents.
The old vault?
I'm tired of all the red tape.
I'm
and security
assuming
checks just
that's
to get
the
a breath
one
of
where the
barely fresh
door
air.
blew off?
New animals up there. Any of them good for eating?
This vault layout looks familiar.
What did you say?
Right.
I didn't talk to you, sorry.
Keep it together. You are a Stoltz. Act like it. Proud.
What if we go back to the surface? Nobody wants to know.
I miss research and science.
Condition.
Hello again.
Discoveries.
Ah, you've returned. I've just been thinking on some things. Yes, that. Don't worry about that now. I have a question for you. Tell me, are we our brains?
I have no idea what he said, but good thing my dude's smart enough to know what he said.
Yes, precisely. But is that not just scratching the surface? Consciousness, perception, encoding and the formation of memories. To take the observable world and sculpt from it a translation of ourselves, of others. And in the eyes of others, how many versions of us exist? Of course. We've only just met. I apologize. You have the spirit of an old friend about you. I've forgotten there's much new ground to tread between us. I may have failed to mention this before, but I am or was blind. Born that way. After the incident that left me in this state, I became able to truly see the world. Well, perhaps it's more accurate to say, I feel the world. Pulses of electricity, waves bending and refracting, gentle hums of life vibrating shapes into being. This world I see, I share it with the lost. I live as they do, yet I remain myself. Perhaps more myself than I was before. But others were lost to it, and to us. Friends colleagues, loved ones. When they witness this world, they're minded... well, I suppose I cannot explain what their mind perceives, just as one could never explain sight to me before. We have been trying to learn why this connection was permanently severed between us. Desperately so.
Been a long time since we had a good...
A scientist, are you? Just like my Audrey and little Hilda. We are unsure of why, but we suspect that my condition may have mutated differently than others. Perhaps it was my proximity to... oh, never mind, B. This sort of talk is dreadfully boring. All of this is to
What were
say
you
we need
standing
your
next
help,
to?
my friend. There are many problems at our feet, and you are uniquely equipped to help us.
Security said it was nothing to worry about, though.
Thank you. That truly means the world to me. Let's discuss next steps. There's 2 sets of investigations I'd have you undertake. Your new friend Oberlin can fill you in on one, and I'd be happy to walk you through the other. Take a moment to relax and process. Speak with either of us when you're ready to hear the details. And once again, I cannot contain my excitement in having you on board. Willkommen im Team, mein Freund. What? Never seen a blind man? Yeah, me neither.
There was a landslide around the mansion? I wonder how that happened.
I could use some help over here.
Thank you for the picture, sir. All right. Well, that was our first mission into discovering the actual origin or secrets behind Vault 63. That was actually quite interesting. Can't wait to learn more on the next one when we do Housekeeping for Hire and Between the Lines. So if you have a like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Alright, thank you. Have a good one.